So it's pretty early morning and we are here in central Utah at a different location, and we are looking for geodes today. We're not quite to our coordinate points yet. We are just walking along this Forest Service road here. But we did happen across some little pieces of agate on our way. Looks like it's in this reddish rock. But we are working our way over to those cliffs, hopefully, and fingers crossed there will be some geodes when we get there. Extra exciting water crossing. It's a bad winter, so we actually have water, which is kind of a novelty. And we are headed that way. So we've reached an impasse here. We are not equipped to cross this. Kind of a cool little spot, but our target area is up on those cliffs over there. But luckily we have a backup location that we are probably going to go try out. So we will look what we can on the way back and head over to the next area. Okay, so here we are in spot number 2. This is near Newcastle Reservoir in Utah, about half an hour from where we were this morning. Also looking for geodes here. Kind of see the pits where people have been digging. We found some stuff like this. You can see the banding in that one right there. We have not found a fully intact geode yet, but we're on the right track, looks like.
Alright, so we're at our second location looking for geodes. But it's not just geodes that we found. We found some detritus from what looks like it might have been perhaps some farm equipment. Looks like there's bits of perhaps a really old burner for something. There's this really cool old bottle, perhaps medicine. It's not cracked or chipped, but it does have a screw top on it, which generally means it's from after the 1920s, because that's when those came into fashion. So I was up there with that wonderful pile of scrap metal, and down lower I have found something that's going to help date what all of this is and came from. So this is what looks like a 1950s Astral refrigerator. You can see its size, it's quite tiny. Like, there's my hand. So teeny tiny refrigerator, still opens and still has the original cooling mechanism inside it. And look at the walls in that thing to try and keep it cold. Holy moly, this is cool.
So we found these couple little pieces. This one's little, but it's very pretty. So hopefully there's some bigger samples of that out here. Got a lot of blue in it. Here's another piece with some agate running through it. Definitely looks like it's occurring in the basalt rather than the rhyolite. And we're back up on top now on this road. Just gonna take a wander up there and see.
Got another one right here. This one is a nice crystal clear color. Yeah. Alright, further down the exact same wash I was before, I just found another bottle. This one is a bright green color and is a screw top. Also a funky shape. Don't think I've ever seen one that shape before.
So this is kind of an interesting one. It's got some crystals in it. Little pockets. If you look real close, you can see it does have a little bit of banding. So, kind of cool.
All right, down another wash here, and I just found some more broken glass and actually a shard of lusterware pottery. I don't know if you can tell here, but it kind of gives off a pearlescent orange shade, which is kind of cool. Definitely wish I found the whole plate of that.
So, not finding much in the way of actual geodes, but there's quite a bit of this kind of veiny layers just running through a lot of these. That's kind of just a cool yard rock. And you always find the big ones at the top of the hill, the farthest away from the car.
Just found this ancient looking, I mean it's been outside for a while, looks like it could be part of an electrical something. There were definitely switches that opened and closed at one point. Not quite sure what it would have done though. See those at the sides? Those would have switched the silver mechanisms into place for doing whatever job it was they were originally intended for.
Alright, so we're back at the car. We have found just about everything except what we came for, but my partner in crime here did find this little guy. So that's about as close as we got to finding a geode today. So, not all trips work out the way you expect them to. But that'll be it for today. Thanks to everyone who subscribed recently, and we will see you next time.